G'day everybody, welcome back to Sandrock. Hope you guys are doing well today. Now, the previous episode we not really met Yan. We already met Yan before that, but we did actually join his very first Commerce Guild meeting. And yeah, it was a very interesting and positive meeting because, well, Yan is the exact opposite of his evil twin brother. Wei is the exact opposite of Yan, his evil twin brother, in that he is a very honest and very hardworking person, it seems. So, okay. Miguel has apparently given us these presents, despite him being in prison. But anyway, we've got a lot of these hydrasias, which we could put down in various places if we wanted to. I don't know about these just yet. We could maybe keep them for a little bit. We are working on some silver, and we need to essentially try and get some silver ingots on the go. So why don't we actually get some of those processing right now? And yeah, I guess the only thing that we are going to try and do in this episode, I'm sort of thinking about trying to maybe slow things down a little bit and come back to the state of the workshop because, well, we've got plenty of cash now, and I figure we probably want to use the cash to upgrade the workshop, you know, give us a little bit more space, etc., etc. So that's the plan. While we're also doing that, we're going to be checking out whatever's happening in town here. So there's the sermon. So let's actually get to that.
Hello, everyone, and welcome. Welcome to my first speech as the new minister of the Sandrock Church of the Light. The old minister, as some of you know, is, let's say, unreachable at this time. So, yeah, I'll be taking over from now on. I know, you'd like me to address the camel in the room, so to speak. Sandy! Simmer down! I'm doing a sermon here! Thanks, Sandy. Hey, give Sandy a hand. She's alright.
Oh no.
Anywho.
Come on, Birchie boy. Do it like we talked about.
It's true that some of our former members here strayed from the light. Some of them were never part of our beliefs at all. Rocky Anna's and Yak Mill's clothing. And it hurt. They hurt our town. They hurt our community. And they hurt me, too. These people weren't just the people I shared my dorms with. These are people I thought were my friends. So, believe me when I tell you, I, too, know that feeling of betrayal. It is appalling that anyone would infiltrate the organization I hold so near and dear to my heart and commit such travesties in the name of the light. One might even say what they did was unforgivable. But in the name of the light, it is forgive that we must. We mustn't hold hate in our hearts as we move forward. Hate will only weigh us down and sink us to the depths of those who harmed us. Make no mistake, those who bring darkness into the world must pay for what they've done. But I, as the new minister of Sandrock, will be praying hardest for their return to the light.
Why don't we give him a clap?
My guy is straight spitting right now.
Is this the same dude who asked me to check under his bed for monsters?
The power of the hat. It's beyond anything I've ever seen.
Now, with that out of the way, I've got a lot of topics I want to cover today. First up, the parable of the little dewdrop that could. Once upon a time, there was a little dewdrop named Fred.
Oh no.
No.
Dang, that thing took off. Should we say something?
Not a word.
Well, somebody better go get it.
Hey, Butterbean! Your froofy little kite hats.
Shh.
Hmm?
Quiet, farm boy. I need this. Come on, Birchie boy. Believe.
Seeing that, he couldn't help but know the truth. His heart grew 3 sizes that day.
Oh, Freddy Dewdrop. Oh, you were too perfect for this messed up world of ours.
Just be good to each other. That's pretty much it. Now, go plant a tree. Mic drop.
Very good. Well done. Well done, Burgie boy.
Shout out to my best bud over at the top of the hill, Dan B. Dan B, say hi.
Woo! The church is back, baby! Better than ever!
And that, in essence, is the meaning of that little thing we all call life.
That makes so much sense.
Oh man, we missed the meaning of life? Oh, jeez. Burgess's words have truly moved you and given you a better understanding of your fellow man. Gained 1 social knowledge point. Ooh, okay, cool. There's a actual benefit to coming to this thing, not just a story thing.
Hey guys, what'd you think? I didn't even throw up once.
Yeah, well done.
You were great, Birchie boy! 1,000,000 out of 10!
I don't know about 1,000,000, but yeah, you definitely gave us a ton of stuff to think about.
It was amazing.
Wowee! But hey, I can't take all the credit. Where would I be without my trusty? Huh? My minister hat!
Yeah! It blew off just as you got rolling!
Wow, I didn't have it on the whole time?
Pretty much. It's like we were all saying. We all knew you could do it.
So, the magic was in me all along?
Yeah, you never needed it at all.
Wowee! I guess I didn't.
I wouldn't take any chances.
You're right! After that hat!
It went that way.
Well, I guess the hat settles that. Ugh, please. Those stupid puns are contagious. Anyway, thanks for your help. I know we're going to picking up a lot of slack at the church now that it's just the 2 of us. But with Burgess' newfound confidence and people like you always supporting us, I know we can rise to the challenge.
Alright, brilliant. There you go, Burgess. He just needed to believe, and that was the only thing missing. Right, so, what to do next? Well, we're still waiting on the silver, so that's fine. And as I was saying, we're probably just going to get into a couple of different things and then focus on the house and the workshop. So, Justice wants to do some work, I guess scouting some area. There was some kind of trouble with, I forget what it was, but anyway, he wants us to sort of go out and patrol with him to check out the situation. We will do that, but yeah, I think we won't worry too much about doing more side quests or main quests for the day, because there's plenty to do here. Let's get you guys collecting water, I reckon. And yeah, plenty of things to do at the workshop still. We haven't really tidied up the place. Alright. And I guess we should also be looking at picking up new commissions for the day. So let's take a look at what's available here. Pumping pipes, that shouldn't be too difficult. Acacia wood planks and organic ceramic sheets. We have actually seen this in the furnace material options that we could make. So yeah, I think we can probably do that. Let's do the acacia wood. And can we do one general commission, or maybe we don't have space for it? Yeah, okay. Got 3 out of 4 for the day, but we still have one commission that's not complete from yesterday. That's probably what's keeping us from being able to pick that up. That's fine. We'll wait a little bit for the 1 silver that we need. Let's just collect a little bit of resources here. We'll go for the scrap. I'm sort of hoping that Eufaula Salvage will eventually get a hold of some of the higher tech scrap as well, so maybe we can find ceramic or something sitting around here. Or maybe some of the, you know, alloy scraps. Okay, and I think we'll do just the bus, and then from there we'll go back and turn in the commission, and we'll pick up one last commission of the day. So I think we will also just spend the rest of today looking at upgrading the workshop and house, and we can do Justice's request tomorrow. I think that's probably a good idea. Too much excitement already for one day, you know, with Burgess's sermon and all. Let's organize what's going on here. Yeah, as I say, maybe it's not such a good idea to keep going with the sand rice and wheat. So why don't we do other stuff, like, I don't know what we can do. Let's do raspberries, maybe. Could potentially do even more mushrooms, if we wanted to. Is all going to complete? Yep. Very good. Definitely need more jute, so let's do some jute cantaloupe. Actually, we need to still make this into what do you call these? The straw squares. There we go. All right. Since we're passing through, we might as well fix all of this up. Then there's the upgrade as well, isn't there? Magnesium chromium furnace cores, aluminium alloy plates. Aluminium alloy plates. I think we get it from here, right? Organic ceramic sheets. We'll get that. Then aluminium alloy plates. We'll do it in the other machine. Actually, we've got a little bit already. I guess we just picked it up. But anyway, let's grab the silver that we need, and now it's just time to grab Rocky and turn this in. I feel like this is the very first time I've seen Rocky actually sit out here and actually do some of the salvaging work himself. We're always looking for new blood out here. Do you know anyone passionate about mining? Someone who doesn't treat it like a job? Someone who really cares about every rock they smash? Well, keep your eyes peeled.
How you doing?
Alright, there we go. So, from here... I'm just trying to think if I want to do the workshop upgrade right now, or do I want to do it later? I probably want to maybe focus on commissions first. We can maybe do the workshop tomorrow morning, provided nothing gets in the way. That is. So intermediate working table, or sorry, work table. Easy. Alright, and yeah, I think we've got everything, so we might as well. And then we can spend a bit of time just simply gathering materials and whatnot. It's probably not a bad idea. Ian's still running around. Yeah, it was also our birthday in the previous episode, wasn't it? I mean, actually it is today, if I'm not mistaken. We've got a whole bunch of presents. A lot of items that we don't really know what to do with. Cooper?
Howdy.
Sure, Yan was a rotten, lying, no-good, ugly mug that only a mother could love. Greedy, deceitful, demented, half-wit on a good day. Really thought less of everyone around him. The case might be the case might be made that the world would simply be better off without him. He's a thief, a degenerate, a juggler, hypocrite, and a snake. But he was our snake, damn it. And he shall be sorely missed. Okay. He's still here, my friend. He's still in the jail, so you can definitely go see him if you really, really wanted to. I mean, I don't really know if perhaps the game may actually eventually release Yan at some point, or maybe even Miguel. It just seems like that could be a thing, and that's why they weren't all shipped off to Atara. Oh, I thought we were seeing Seek, but anyway, that's finally... Sorry, it's fine. Riri's finally back. I'll have to do some shopping and make him his favorite stew. Okay, cool. Was not expecting that conversation, but that's not how all twins work, right? One good one, one evil one. I had kind of been hoping for twins myself, but now I'm not so sure. There's really not much vindication in punishing someone who wants to be punished. I prefer my moral choices to be no more complex than any novel where the hero is a dog.
See you around.
I wonder if we will actually see any progress on, you know, the Danby and Rian, you know, story where, you know, they're expecting a child. Would we actually see that eventually? The birth of a newborn baby here in the town of Sandrock. That'd be kind of interesting. Anyway, one more commission right in the middle of town. Let's get to that. And from there, we're going to be free to do what we need to do. I think it's probably a good idea to go back to Starship Ruins and continue to dig our way into the lower layers so that we can get access to silver. I'm pretty sure that's where silver is, right? Hang on, people keep moving around. There we go, Trudy.
Hello. See ya.
I think she's already spoken to us about everything that's on her mind. So let's make our way back to... Yeah, I guess in hindsight I should have done the Zeke commission, or sorry, the Danby commission at the very end. Because now we're gonna have to take a Yakmel back. That's fine. It's not too bad. Only 15 goals. I guess it's the time moving forward that's more of the concern. Oh god, alright, we could have just like completely fallen off the cliff there. Oh yes, there's the treasure again. Gotta remember to try and get that at some point. Righto, let's do this. Now, considering how much stamina we've got remaining, I think I'm gonna reserve the stamina for getting us to the lower levels, rather than trying to mine for minerals. Until we find silver, that is. If we find some silver, then I won't mind doing a bit of mining. So, presumably, we just need to... Oh, okay, it's down there. Yeah, we just need to dig around here, I guess. Haven't seen those high-speed motors yet, guys. Again, maybe I should check on where exactly we find those. I thought it would be in these ruins specifically, but maybe we need to just simply go deeper before we can find them. Yeah, there are a lot of relics here. I guess, I don't know, I'm not that interested in the whole relic thing, guys. It's not as exciting. So I'm gonna leave most of those pieces. You know, it's not like they're going to go anywhere. We can always come back here and try and find relic pieces when we have a little bit more interest and have a little bit more purpose for finding those relics. Still haven't seen any silver though. I guess I've only really gone down one layer. Again, only seeing the zinc and what is this other stuff? Titanium. A lot of the relic pieces are to do with space stuff here, apparently. Like I've seen like a guitarist astronaut, a golf astronaut piece. Yeah, really weird stuff. Yeah, still no new resources, so let's just continue on. Okay, what do we have here? Silver, finally. Okay. And it is already 12 o'clock though, so I'm just gotta keep that in mind. So I think I'm gonna try and focus on just mining silver for the rest of the time that we're down here today. I mean, I don't know if we'll actually find any more. Hopefully. What is going on here? I guess we have to go upwards? There we go. Yes, there's some silver here. Let's grab all of this. Yeah, I am concerned about the time though, so... Alright, very good. Let's leave. And let's get ourselves back. In a hurry, that is. Quickly jump back onto red and let's make a run for the house. Yeah, it's kind of interesting that if you are out too late, then you can basically not catch the last Yakmel back home, and therefore you're gonna have to try and, you know, run or ride back home. It makes a lot of sense. You know, whoever operates the Yakmel's probably not going to be up this late. Anyway, let's get you back into the stable. Anything else we can do before we go to bed? Maybe we can just take a look at the farm. Yeah, farm's looking good. Alright. Let's go to bed before we start passing out. Alright, so, with all of that done and dusted from the previous day...
Hey, I wanted to come and say goodbye to you directly. I'm going back to Atara tomorrow.
Oh no. Yeah, I was gonna say that we were gonna just do the workshop expansion, but I guess something else is now in the way. You got transferred?
That's right. I got the message from ACI yesterday.
This is kind of sad.
I've been in Sandrock longer than any other assignment. It's getting harder and harder to accept the reality of having to leave. The friends I've made here, it's kind of taboo for an agent, but it's something really special. I'm going to go and say goodbye to everyone else. I didn't expect to make so many friends here.
This seems a little bit strong. You can always come back to see us.
Well, I don't know where I'll be next. It's out of my hands now. But I have a feeling we'll see each other again.
Let's hope so.
Anyway, I really feel like you helped to make Sandrock a special place for me. I'm getting on the early train tomorrow, so I wanted to come and see you here. I know you're busy, and I don't want to inconvenience you to come and see me off. So stay safe, okay?
Okay, so she's basically leaving tomorrow. And I would say that that's a little thing from her to sort of say, well, hey, I'm leaving tomorrow morning. If you want to see me off, go to the station first thing. So that's exactly what we're going to do when we wake up tomorrow. I thought we would have to do stuff with her today, but I guess we do have a bit of a chance to do some stuff. Blue, we've finally been released from prison and we're ready to move back into our old lives again. Just gotta clean the house first. Give us a bit to clean up and we'll hang out. Okay, cool. Stuff from Civil Corps, I like it. All the things from the moles and various other commissions as well. Very good. Yeah, let's see. A few things to do here before we start expanding. And I don't think we've got anything else aside from maybe one more side quest here. And I think the way forward will, you know, we could probably park this, right? So that's not really an issue. I'm concerned about the Justice quest line though. Brain food, there's no time limit here, apparently, but I do want to do it because there's a few quests that we have been caught off guard with where we haven't done it. We've left it for too long and, you know, we've failed some of those quest lines. So, yeah, maybe I do want to do brain food just very quickly now. Advanced Assembly Station. Let's take a look. Is it the... Hang on. Is it this? I think so. Automatic rice cooker. I mean... Isn't it just called a rice cooker? Bloodstone core? Okay. I mean, I know I can't live without a rice cooker. Bloody hell. Alright. Let's grab that. And let's actually turn it into Chi because he's been waiting on this for a while now. Should help him with all of his research while he's away. Now, I did actually see in various locations that there are a few additional bits and pieces that have popped up. I don't know if they're simply conversations or actual quest lines that we have to pursue. Yeah, something going on here. I'll check out what's going on in front of the Commerce Guild just in case. So much for slowing things down. We haven't exactly done that at all. Thank you. I've been so engrossed in my research lately that I often forget to eat. One time I almost ate some food left over from the old world. I realized it in time, but I very nearly ended up in the clinic. It's just a small matter if my body gets sick, but if it hinders my research, then it becomes a real problem. Now that I have this rice cooker, I can cook for myself without wasting time. There's a benefit for my health and my research. Sweet. Okay. So must be pretty happy about that, being able to just research 24/7. Yeah, so this one is a yellow circle over here, so
Yeah, that's fair.
it could potentially just be like a conversation.
Mr. Logan, thank you again for agreeing to do this interview. It really means the world to me.
Just Logan is fine. So, what's all this about? What went down up north? I'm not much of a storyteller. Maybe Justice is your man for that.
Oh, no, actually. I was hoping to learn a bit more about you as a person. Your life on the run, what inspires you. You see, I've been working on this novel.
Uh-huh.
Ah, what a pleasant surprise! I don't suppose you could join us? I had some questions for you as well, if you have time.
Yeah, sure.
All right, then. Well, more the merrier.
Fantastic! Let's move to a more suitable location. So, the Battle of the Northern Ruins. Working title. You all were just so heroic over there. Really inspiring. I've spoken with Justice already, and he mentioned a few details I thought were a bit odd. Was hoping to cross-check them with you two if that's alright. So, according to Justice's reports, Grace, the town cook, boarded the Duvo's airship alone, where she then managed to take out a propeller engine, making the ship an easy target for the Alliance? I mean, we all know her university is known for its martial arts team, but... I mean, come on! What's the story there? Is it possible I've missed something big that everyone else knows already? In any case, spill the tea!
The debate team. Logan taught Grace some moves.
Ah, that explains it. Well, care to shed a little light on the subject? What kind of moves? Do they have cool names like Flying Death Kick? Did he teach you any of these moves?
We don't have any cool moves. We just train close combat as well as handguns out in the desert. Nothing to write home about. Tell him, do we have any names for our moves?
Dagger technique, dancing sand dragon flurry. Firearm technique, rolling thunder overturns the sky. Martial technique, divine crane sweeps the leg. Martial technique, devil goat strikes the peach. What? I think the first one sounds pretty cool. Dagger technique, dancing sand, dragon flurry.
Awesome! Wow, cool! Thanks! This is literary gold!
Right. How did that one, slip my mind?
Logan, can I ask you something personal?
Shoot.
Are you seeing anyone? Did you ever have any chance romantic encounters on the run as an outlaw? Right. I realize I'm kind of crossing a line here, but can you at least give me something? Something to help me get the romance right in this novel I'm working on.
I'm afraid nothing comes to mind.
I'll tell all his secrets for a price? He never had time for romance.
Indeed. Driven by rage, his eyes focused only straight ahead. His vision tunneled. He was unable to see the love no doubt chasing after him. A true anti-hero. Tragic.
He doesn't seem so impressed.
Sorry, I was kind of putting words in your mouth. Don't worry, I won't print that. Just doing a bit of thinking out loud for my novel. Well, I think we can about call it here. I've got enough. I'm going to get back to my desk while these ideas are fresh in my mind. Bye, thanks, and farewell.
Well, you heard the man. Be seeing ya.
Okay. Whoops. I somehow activated walking mode. I didn't even know that there was walking mode in this game, but anyway. There you go. Right. Goodness me. Do we now have time for ourselves and for upgrading the house and stuff? I mean, I am a little bit worried about this circle and if we would miss that if we don't do anything about it right now. Oh, you know what? Why not? Why not? Let's just go and let's see what's going on there. I think it's something to do with Logan and his home. I wonder if he's gonna ask us to help rebuild his house. It could be the case. Logan's home.
Might get nostalgic for the spaciousness of our old place, but, well, nothing beats home sweet home.
Woohoo! Dibs on the big bed. Which one's the big bed? Take a big whiff, y'all. Smell that? It's the smell of home.
I guess there's probably a nice, thick layer of dust in here.
You may be mistaking the smell of home with the smell of dust.
I guess we have been gone for a minute.
Fortunately for us, dust is not the most formidable of foes. With the proper tools, we'll have this place clean as a whistle in no time at all.
Hey there, partner. You're a little early for the housewarming party.
Apologies. Having you here in this dust bowl is even less hospitable than our first encounter.
I can help you guys.
Can always use an extra pair of hands. Grab a duster and start dusting.
Okay. Let's do this. Oh, okay, right. We literally have to clean up that way. Okay, I mean, I would have thought our nice vacuum cleaner would have done the trick a little bit better. But that's fine. Anything else we need to clean up? Okay, decent looking kitchen. Another feather duster there. I guess that would be around because you might actually need it to actually complete this quest. Maybe. Is that it? Oh no, there's this big pile of dust right here. Dust cleared. Okay, we're still looking for one more pile of dust somewhere.
Hey there.
Considering I was able to fool most of these townies with a wig I nicked off a barber, hardly comes as a surprise that y'all couldn't tell the difference between them Yan brothers. Here's what you ought to build next time, an optometrist's office. Yeah, true that, he's got a point, he's got a point. There we go.
A memento. All seems so long ago now.
Nah, just another piece of junk.
What you got there?
It's my folks. Day of their wedding.
Dang, your folks are foxes? Hey, anyone ever tell you you look like your mom? Wait a sec. Looks like this photo was ripped up on purpose.
Reckon that'd be my pa. He was always a bit torn up himself about the whole ordeal. Never really knew my ma, so this don't stir up much in the way of emotion for me. Though I do suppose now I'm the only one in our family still around.
Logan, you yourself, on multiple occasions, have referred to us as your family.
Yeah, come on! Gang's better than family anyway. We're the family we picked ourselves.
Yeah, sorry fellas. Just got a little swept up there for a minute. By the way, Grace said she's leaving tomorrow morning. Told you too, right?
We're going to see her off at the station tomorrow morning. If you've got some time, you should come too. We've all been through so much, it's the least we could do.
Andy, you're gonna have to get to sleep a little early tonight. We're gonna rise and shine real early tomorrow.
I know. I'm gonna sleep real early and I can be the first there to see her off.
I bet. What time's her train again? Gotta make sure we ain't late. Thanks for coming today. Feel free to come by any time.
Bye!
Okay, there we go. And Logan's house is, well, not as good as new, but much better than it was before. We did smash that window in, and I think Mian already fixed that whole problem up. You know, when we were helping Elsie investigate a little bit more into why Logan did all the things he did. Anyway, is that everything? Is that everything that we're worried about in town right now? I think so. I think so. The Ghost Recon quest line, I think we can leave that. Probably not something that we have to do today. It is midday, and I think it's high time that we do something about our space here. So let's dispatch you guys, get you out of here so that we can work on the place a little bit more. So first things first is, well, we don't actually have to use the expansion sign, do we? Let's just grab the house editing tool, or kit, or whatever it's called. Home editing toolkit. And now we should be able to do an expansion. Yeah, expand to level 8. And we need to pay 90,000 golds for that. That's fine. We still have 100,000 remaining. This next upgrade is 150,000 golds. Yeah, don't have that kind of money on us just yet. That's fine. That's fine. So obviously gonna wanna just push out the workshop stuff on one side. I'm keen on getting more rooms into the house. So yeah, let's try and figure that out. So put that there. That corner. I think that's fine. Or should we rotate it? I'm thinking maybe we might want to rotate it a little bit. So how do we rotate? Q. Okay, that looks decent. Then we can probably put that there. We can then move this like so. Oh, and we do need another, like, little animal house, don't we? Have I already adopted the next animal? I don't think so. Yeah, I should actually make another animal house. Or a pet house. Right. Are we happy with that layout, or do we want to space things out a little bit more? I think that looks okay. I'm feeling like it's going to be a little bit more spacious around here, which is not a bad thing. Alright, let's move all of this stuff. Now, things were quite tight before. I think I can afford to space out some of our machines a little bit, just so that it helps us sort of move around in the space a tiny bit more. I could maybe rotate that. I don't know how important it is to still keep, like, these water buckets. I know rain does happen, but it doesn't happen very often, does it? I suppose it's nice to have, like, free water every now and then, you know? But yeah, I'm not entirely sure about, like, having these things out constantly. I guess we do have the space for it, so it's not really a big deal. Alright. I think what I want to do is perhaps just move all of this stuff. I know we had the ability to, you know, move multiple of these things. I'm just trying to remember exactly how that's done. Left control, multi-select. Oh yeah, there we go. I think this space might be empty. I need to do something about that. Okay. Assemble group. Move all. Alright. So I'm happy with that. Now, all the other bits and pieces sort of need to figure things out. Do have all of the cooking stations and all that sort of stuff as well. Which, I guess I'm gonna bunch together here just for the moment, as we decide on what we're going to do with all this other stuff. Okay. I kind of like having, or the idea of having a pathway on this side, having the house sort of a little bit more central. Now, obviously got the entranceway there, and this is supposed to be sort of like a quasi guest slash living room. I know our bedroom is on the top floor, but I'm thinking of actually keeping a bedroom on the ground floor. So if we were to do that, then I sort of want to... I'm just trying to think here how we would achieve that. What does set as factory mean? Set as greenhouse. Not enough items. Not enough items. What? I don't get that. But if we can have a greenhouse, that'll be kind of cool. It did say not enough materials though, so I don't know what that means exactly. Majestic style room. What? And then there's like factory here. Huh. Does that just change the aesthetic of the outside? Maybe it does. I think it makes sense to go with another stone room. And I think we can maybe move our bedroom into this location. I think. Change appearance, we go, oh no. Change material, wall, we're going with that. I'm gonna get that and remove it, and I'm going to move disassemble group. And I think I'm gonna move this slightly. We'll have it sort of center like that. Is that joining? I think it is. It's not very symmetrical though, is it? Change size. Yeah, much better. Change size. Yeah, that looks symmetrical to me. Very good. And I think this will maybe benefit from being moved to the center like that. Okay, that makes sense. I think we may need to remove these. And let's see. We'll get another roof. Factory roof. What? Oh, okay. Like a tin roof. Majestic style roof? Oh, okay. Interesting. I think that's around about the same size. So let me just change the material. Why can we use wall materials on it though? Oh, actually no. We're talking about the sides here. I see. In fact, I guess I should be changing the others to the same thing. So the roof, we'll just go with the same pattern. Yeah. Alright. Okay, good. And this last one here. That looks a little bit weird, doesn't it? Is there any way to fix that, I wonder? I think it looks a little bit better, maybe. Okay. Let's maybe move that. We'll drop it somewhere there, I think. Or I don't even know if we need it. Maybe we can get rid of it, and maybe we can use some other kind of decoration. I don't know what, though. Probably gonna need more windows here as well. Okay. Wow. All of this editing does take quite a bit of time, doesn't it? I think we might actually continue with even more editing in the next episode, guys. So that was a big chunk of it done. And I'm pretty happy with the space so far, but obviously things are not as tidy as I would like it to be. So when we come back in the next episode, we'll obviously reorganize where all of our machines are going to go, especially the assembly station. We might actually park it, I don't know, maybe on this side this time. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Another thing that I haven't really thought of is whether or not I could maybe separate out the house and perhaps maybe have a smaller sort of almost like a shed structure that would make a little bit more sense to put together with all of our workshop machines and tools. That could be an idea, but anyway, so far so good. We've got an extra room. I'm going to move the bed obviously to the lower room. I don't know what we're going to use the second story for. Possibly a whole bunch of storage or all of the documents and books that we managed to accrue all this time. But yeah, we'll see how we go. Anyway, signing out here, guys. Hope you enjoyed this one. I'll leave a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.